Hey, what's up, everyone? We're checking out Need for Speed Shift right now. I'm joined by Mike Mann, who is the executive producer on the game. We've got our friend Dana driving while we can just chat about the game.
Awesome.
Right? So, Need for Speed Shift, of course, another Need for Speed game, but this one's taking the series in a whole new direction, right?
Yes, it's taking it to the simulation direction.
Okay.
So Need for Speed is branching to three kind of veins. We've got the arcade, we've got the action, and Shift is delivering on the simulation.
All right, and of course that means that a lot more realism, a lot of real-world environments, and you're placing the driver right behind the wheel this time around.
Yes,
right?
this is the first time in a long time in Need for Speed that we now have cockpit view. You know, we have a beautiful 3D rendered, real-time lighting, kind of delivering that true driving experience, what it really feels like to be behind the race wheel.
And I know Dana's a fantastic driver, so we probably won't see him wreck, but if you do, you get all sorts of cool blur effects, just sort of simulating what's it like being in
Yeah, so
action.
basically what it is that we want to mimic and actually model what it was like to be the driver behind the wheel. So, you know, when you go about 120 miles an hour, your focus starts focusing on the track, the best line, the best race line, so we actually blur the edges. And then if you hit the wall or something like that, you want to give that distortion, kind of that randomness to the driver. It's like, wow. So we desat and add some blur to it, and then it actually goes back and your focus comes back to you as you continue to drive.
Cool, well, right on. Tell me, a lot going on the screen here. We're at Spa-Francorchamps, one of the great real-world circuits in the game. Tell me about the HUD. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, we've got a lot on the HUD going on right now, but at first we have what we call the driver profile points. Basically, we want to reinforce moment-to-moment racing. So it's not about placing first, it's what you do from the start line to the finish line. So right now, Dana's on the best line. He's getting rewarded for being on the best line. He's earning incremental points on there, 78, 80 points. So he's building his profile points. So we have aggressive and we have precision points. Right now he's earning precision points. And if you're aggressive, if you go fast in a corner, if you trade paint, if you rubber point it out, you're gonna earn aggressive points. If you do a clean sweep around a corner, you're gonna gain precision points. So basically you're always building up your profile, whether you're aggressive or precise, you're always earning points. And we reward you based on that. So if you're a precise driver, we give you precise race events that you earn through your career. If you're aggressive, you unlock aggressive events, racing events.
So you're not being punished if you want to just barrel through folks.
Nope.
That's your style.
That's your style. We realize people have different styles, especially with Need for Speed. We're not going to tap into the more simulation racers. They're going to be more precise. Well, maybe some of the more Need for Speed are going to be a little more aggressive, want to rub out their opponents. And then for online, we matchmake you accordingly. So if you're an aggressive racer, we're going to use your driver profile to matchmake you. So if you're an aggressive racer, you're going to be racing with other aggressive racers. If you're more precise, you know, Michael Schumacher, you know, you're going to race with those type of racers.
Now, it looks like briefly he had a points bonus going there. How does that work?
Yeah, so basically if you earn so many points in a certain amount of time, basically we call it in the zone. You're focused, you're hitting the you know, that in the zone type of space, and basically you're going to earn 2 times the points. So you can double up your profile points. You know, it's kind of a bonus multiplier that added to your score.
And at the end of a race, you get stars, correct? How does the star system work?
So basically the curve progression, the ultimate goal for the game is to enter the Need for Speed World Tour and win the championship. And there's 4 tiers of progression through the career. In order to earn entry into the next tier, you need to earn stars. So you earn stars through podium finishes. So if you place first, you earn 3 stars. But you also earn incremental stars by earning profile points. You see there he's got 600 profile points. He's earned an extra star. And he reached a top speed of 87 miles an hour and earns additional stars. So out of this race, he's going to walk away if he places, you know, if he places first, so he earns 5 of the 6 stars.
Okay. And one other thing I should mention about online is that what's interesting about this game is that whatever mode you're in, whether you're online, offline, you're always earning stuff towards your career, towards your profile, right?
Absolutely. So one thing we want to do for the first time in Need for Speed is create a meta experience that ties in single player racing, career racing, and online. So no matter what you're doing, you're always leveling up your driver profile points, earning rewards that impact your actual career. So if you're playing first time build up Need for Speed Shift, you spend 3 hours online, you boot up your career, you've already earned cash for your career, you're also earning free unlocks and special parts for customization.
Cool, what are we looking at here?
So this is basically your level rewards. It's kind of highlighting what you're going to earn for each level. So right now you're level 2. So you started the game out in level 1, so you get to level 2, you're going to earn an additional $15,000 to maybe to use on customizing your car or upgrading your car. And also you get what we call earn an invitational event. These are kind of sneak peeks in the career. So what we get is that basically, if let's say you're in tier 1 of career, you know, you're playing along, you earn this invitational event. It could be a tier 2 event. Now you have opportunity to race a Lotus, maybe on Spa, maybe on Brands Hatch. Basically, it gives you a sneak peek in what's ahead in your career experience.
All right, and there's 50 levels in the game. Tim, let's take a look at the badges before we wrap up,
Sure.
because I think that's pretty cool as well. badges are stuff that you earn doing all sorts of things.
So
right?
so basically you have what we call minor badges, what you're seeing here. Then also you have master badges, and we have bronze, silver, gold, and epic badges. So as Dana quickly scrolls through all this, which I can hardly speak to, get all stars in Tier 1 Race Coalition is what you need to get to this. If Dana backs out of this one, kind of highlights. Yeah, go to the next one over, Dana. So you finish first in every endurance event, you get a badge. So basically, as you build out your career, you can actually achieve these achievements throughout your career and build out your driver profile. And basically, I can see your driver profile online, you can see mine, you can see I'm a level 25, but I love all my endurance stuff. I got all my endurance badges, and maybe you've got all your core mastering badges. So we just show the different personalities of our driver profile.
Awesome. Well, of course, the final question is Need for Speed Shift. When's it coming out and what
It's
platform?
coming out September 17th. It's on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC, and PSP.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike Mann, for being here. We appreciate it. You want to know more about Need for Speed Shift? You can check it out on the Gamespace at Gamespot.